Hey, what is up guys, this is Vendetta and we're going to go straight into a 1v1 battle with me and Battlecry's son. Boom! Straight down into the intro, straight into a match. No faffing around with the trying to look for a replay. Guys, I'm just getting too pro at this. Just leave it. Just leave it, guys. So we're playing on the Tohoku Forest. I do like this map, as I said previously, and we've had quite a few battles on it. Me and Samurai 97, when we're not playing on Rice Fields, I did play with him on this map, and also who else? Oh yeah, there's 2v2 with Viper, Surav, Snapper, and Goldfish. I managed to remember all the names because I'm on top of my game at the moment, and I really wasn't on top of my game in this battle, so I would just like to say that oh god no, we're still in cinematic mode. Get out of that guy. Okay, we're going to go into here, I'm going to go into controls, because I just uploaded Commentaries cinematic, if you didn't know, so if you haven't seen that yet, you're already on my channel, so just literally just click on my name, just right below the video, go on, go do it if you haven't seen it, and yeah, I thought it was pretty decent, because I haven't done one in a while. I don't do cinematics very often, but hey, it was pretty nice to do. So yeah, we'll look at the armies. So I bought 2 Matchlock Samurai up front, which is very nice. I've then got some Holding Firm Biatches. Is that what they were called, or are they guys in the middle? Now the guys in the middle with that 15 defense, so I've got 3 Ashigaru up front, and one of them is Veteran. I've then also got, I think, 4 Katana Samurai with some decent stats. Oh no, sorry, I think I've got some Nodachi hidden in there. Yeah, I think I've got 2 Nodachi on the flanks for that running around and flanking, then I've got 2 Katanas in the centre to hold the middle. As soon as those Yari Ashigaru break. And yeah, we just glitched out for a second there, but don't worry guys. We then also got some warrior monks on either flank, and then we've also got some Naginata attendants along with some Yari Ashigari. We then also have got some cavalry, which is mingled with my army, so that's helpful. Thanks, past Vendetta, that was really nice of you. So I've also got 2 Yari Cav. The Battlecry son, my opponent, he was a very nice player. I would just like to address, this guy is the most polite person I've ever met in my whole gaming career. He is so nice. I love Battlecry, so I need to play some more games with him. But we've got some Matchlock Samurai up front. Matchlock Samurai on the flank. Looks like this is going to be a little bit of a flanking force, which is always nice to see. Very creative. He's then also got some long Yari Ash, some more Yari Ashigaru. More Yari Ashigaru with his flanking force, some bow warrior monks, 2 lone sword, 3 lone swords. That's a very nice combination to see. We don't really get to see many lone sword armies anymore. When Shogun 2 did just come out, we saw loads of those guys, all with their 9 chevrons and about 6 lone swords at one army. That was not very pleasant, and I can actually remember that. But we've also got Naginata warrior monks here, so we've got 2 of those guys ditching that melee attack for some morale and some melee defense, and then we've got his general, who looks like is a hybrid between a melee and a leadership. He's then also packing 2 Naginata warrior monks, even though we can't really see them. That's the cavalry, and he's also got 2 Yari Cav. Wow, what an intro. Okay, so we're going to be fighting over the archery. Don't be silly, we're not fighting over the archery dojo, I'm just messing with you. But we're going to be going for the shrine, so we both have monk units, so this should be an interesting fight. Now, again, I'd like to readdress. Damn, I love Battlecry son. He's just such a nice person. You know, I mean, if you're on the Steam community or anything, I definitely advise adding Battlecry son, just because he is so nice and he's a very, very good player as well. So he's also got some bow cav. That's going to force me to do some dirty things which I don't really want to do, but I'm going to be running towards this shrine. And the kind of the main problem with my army, I've bought a very strong anti-infantry army, so I've got a lot of swords there for cleaning up, then I've got some monks for that morale breaking. So I've bought some exceptional units, so I mean, looking at the stats between my melee force and his melee force, it's kind of a no-brainer who would win in a straight-up fight. But he has bought, as a true RTS player, he has bought a lovely combination of troops. He's got some ranged cav, he's got some very, very good melee cavalry which can easily wipe mine from the field. He's then also got some matchlocks with a nice combination of some bow warrior monks. So he's gone for more of a, he's gone for a very versatile army. Yeah, that's the word I'll use, a versatile army. So it's very nice. It's going to force me back because my cav can't directly attack his. What I should have done is taken one of the Yari Ashigaru units, placed it in this forest with my cavalry, and just come at me, bro. Come at me with that full kind of cav there, and try and take me out. But that's probably what I should have done. But my Naginata attendants, poor guys, they must hate me by now, as I do use them for meat shielding and capturing buildings. they're like, oh, fuck, another order from Vendetta. Okay, what is he going to send us to a death this time? And this time you're going to get charged from the back from Seeing Yari Cav, and you're going to run away, basically. All good cause, you're trying to get the morale shine, but you did fail, unfortunately. And, all of his cavalry is going to just charge into me. He's going to charge up his Matchlock Samurai. I also want to say, in my defense, I have not played for a good while, so this is why I was very shoddy. My micro was absolutely all over the place, but because Battlecry Son is such a nice player, he's like, Vendetta, just no problem. Just kind of work at it a bit, guy. Just try and work at it a bit. But I mean, really, guys, I just was out of it this match. I must have been high, like I generally am most of the time. But he's gonna be marching up his Matchlock Samurai anytime soon. His Bow Warrior monks are beginning to peck at me with. Well, just against my Samurai, which is not going to be healthy, and I'm now going to be forced into a rush because looking at the quality of his melee troops, mine should be able to steamroll, but it all comes down to the micro, and if you haven't been playing for a while, your micro can sometimes go out of the window. I need to take these guys around the back, try and force his melee cav off my flank, try and relieve a bit of pressure there. So this is a bad move, charging straight into his matchlocks, because I've got superior matchlocks to him, so I don't need to be doing that, and my matchlocks will be firing into the back of my Yari Cav. These guys need to be pulled back before I get charged, and what I should be doing at this point is setting up just a full-on charge. I should be charging all my swords straight in from different angles, backed up by some spear support, protecting from this cavalry. Now, that's what I should be doing, looking back at it. These guys are going to sacrifice themselves, but really they should be going for these bow cav, which I will do. So it's nice to think that I wasn't a total idiot in this match, but it's always nice to see. I'm going to reform my matchlocks because they were chasing, I think, those Yari-Ashigari. Where were they chasing? But you will see me just charge off in a second. Really, this cavalry is kind of a lost cause. They got 40 kills, but really, for the price I paid, it is not too good. And I also forgot to put these guys into fire at will. When you've got matchlocks, generally it can be a good idea to have fire at will, and he hasn't got any meat shields, so fire at will is always a good thing to have on. I mean, normally I'd say, no, don't put fire at will on, because, a lot of players who won't do very well in skirmishing do put fire at will on, but sometimes it can be a good thing to have, especially if you're not expecting some sort of skirmish battle. So I finally do the right thing and I charge forward. I really should be taking these Yari Ashigari around to the back to protect my flanks from any of these cav charges, which he's done a very good job of basically just microing the cav. I mean, he gets me completely off. My first hammer is going to get hammered, and these Matchlock Samurai did not keep up with the army. He's going to smash into this Naginata Warrior Monk, which is a good move. You've got these guys on the flank and from the rear. I'm going to Warcry for some reason, I'm not entirely sure. But, these guys, that 20 melee attack, yeah, they're just going to be utterly useless because, my micro is just out the window. So I'm not really sure what I was doing at this point in the battle. I think I did charge off these guys. I do get Warcried, but I think I might return the favour sooner or later. These guys are facing the wrong way, as per usual, and I then charge in the Katana Samurai at the backs, which is again a bad move. There's my Warcry. I do turn these guys around, which is probably the only good micro I did in the whole game. And I'm protecting my general here at the back. He will be able to charge. He'll probably break those. And as you can hear, shame for a spray, baby. And I'm pretty much just going to get routed straight off the field because he had such an excellent battle, excellent kind of force. It was really versatile, had lots of different unit types, which is good. If you're an RTS gamer, you should be doing this naturally. You should be bringing lots of different types of units. That's something that I was definitely lacking. The things that kind of went against my army, anything that's cav heavy, which can basically pull my army apart or force me forward. Ranged cavalry would force me forward like it did here, and also probably ranged units as well, so again he did force me forward. So I did bring a rush army, but I didn't rush. That was my problem, and I could have beaten him, I could have, but my micro, as I said, did go completely out the window. But I wasn't really too fussed because this was my first game in a while, and also Battlecry Son was such a lovely person to play against. He really was, just possibly the most polite person I've ever met. So, good game to him. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I do look forward to playing some more battles with the Battlecry Son. And I hope you have enjoyed the battle. I certainly didn't because I just played so badly. But he did a very, very good job. Microed to perfection, and I hope you enjoyed seeing me get beaten. So let's go off to the result screen. So here we are on the result screen, and you can see that he deployed 100 less men than me. Oh my goodness, that alone is embarrassing because he brought an Ashigaru army. So, you know, really you should be having more men, but I think it was his cavalry which mainly pulled him down. But the cavalry in the end did become very useful. I think possibly in a straight up fight with no cav, I might have stood a chance, but in all honesty, his micro is just far better than mine in general. But as you can see there, I lost an ungodly amount of units, and he managed to kill. I managed to kill 800. He managed to kill almost 1400, so it really was not great for me. And my steel strength did pretty decent. These are the only 2 units that got over 100. That's not good for me. And what was that? Oh my goodness, my Yarishigo got 4 kills. That's just god awful. Naginata Warrior Monks, oh, raking in the kills there, absolutely annihilating. The Hasty also getting a nice 140 kills there, and even the Lone Sword chopping up some Katana Brethren there. All of his cav did very well. Even his bow monks got 100 kills. If you have a bow monk unit that gets over 100 kills, you know you have spent your money well. But I hope you enjoyed the battle. I hope you've enjoyed watching me lose. And GG to Battlecry Sun, a very, very nice player. But bye for now.